Hey guys, this is LNA Fishing, and we're working on our handmade wooden lures.
Just to go through, mine is gonna be a frog. I don't know what his is gonna be.
I'm gonna end up making mine a perch over time.
Yeah. This is gonna be my second day working on mine.
Can't even say how long this has been. At least 5 days.
I mean, the time pays off though.
Yeah, it should.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just going over a base coat. I had put green on top and then this tan on just the bottom. But I'm just putting it all over, and then I'll just paint over it. It is currently like, what would you say, like 50, 56 degrees in northern Illinois.
Pretty chilly.
It's the beginning of fall. We're just in his garage working on this.
Hopefully, in some future videos, we'll catch some fish with these baits.
Yeah, if you haven't read our about yet, we also are going to be making custom wooden handmade hand tool baits, lures. So you could give us what you want. We'll give you a price of how much it is, and how long it'll be approximately. So I'm just gonna grab some green now.
Still trying to decide what I'm gonna do for the inside here. Still not sure.
So this paint isn't drying the fastest, but we just got a two bulb fluorescent strand.
Also time lapse this. Let us know in the comments if you want to see us make the lure. It's not that hard.
I haven't drilled my hole for my hook yet, which shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's just drilling a hole. But I'm gonna wait till the paint dries to do that.
And before we do anything much with the hooks, we're gonna polyurethane it all.
That'll gloss it, kind of how mine's looking right now.
Gloss a nice protection seal.
Yeah, so the wood doesn't rot from it getting tossed into the water.
Oops. Put some black on the front there. Yeah, just put another coat of cream on.
We make our own eyelets for the hooks and for the line.
YouTube brushes. Yeah. Let's comb it down here soon. I'm going to put a little bit of more detail. What are you doing there, Mark?
I'm just putting some detail into it before I go over with another thing of paint. When this dries, it'll leave like a little texture to it.
It's a good idea.
So what have you got going on here, Kason?
Well, right now I'm just letting the paint dry so I can paint the bottom of the tail.
Okay.
And then I'm going to paint the inside here where these hinges are.
What do you plan on doing on the bottom?
I'm going to make that like a bright peach pink. I think that'll pop out pretty nicely in the water.
I do too. So, this is kind of a weird first video, but it's just what we're in the process of doing. We had a set plan what we're going to do for the first video. Plans changed. We wanted to get our first video out soon. So, this is when we did it. Is now. And it might not be the most entertaining thing to some. Some others will really like it. Hopefully you guys will critique us if we're doing anything wrong. Now for the eyelets, because like I said, we make our own eyelets. We use this wire. I don't know what kind of wire it is, like a gardening wire or snare wire.
Basically just twist it. But it doesn't take that much time, and it works very strong. That's why we use it on our baits. You know, and as you can tell, it's used for multiple things. We could use it for the hooks. We use it for where you tie the line, and for the hinges.
If you do a multi...
For a swim bait.
Yeah, for a swim bait. I'm just doing a frog. I'm going to have a single treble hook there. Or maybe two smaller ones at the end. I'm not quite for sure. I don't know how sound these will be once, you know, fish bites on. If they break off, you know, that just trial and error is basically what I'm going through right now. This is my first lure. He, on the other hand...
This is my second lure that I've cut out, and I'd put detail on. But this is my first... This is going to be my first finished bait.
It's really nice.
And if you guys were wondering about the paint we're using apple barrel. We got blacks, greens, whites, yellows, blues, and purple.
Yeah, we have a variety of color, and as you can see, we mixed it. Just waiting for this to dry.
One thing I have to say is we're unsure of when we're going to post our next video.
Yeah, it's been getting really cold here.
We still have school, you know.
Yeah.
High school.
Yeah, we're in high school. So our posting times are going to be more towards the 3, 4, 5. We don't know when we'll get a video out and posted, but that's usually when we film around. What time we film around. I did a time check. It's 7:03, and it's 54 degrees out.
So, with this piece, I'd cut off, because at first, this was a wooden brick at the time. So this is one of the parts that was like right here on the bait. So what I did with this is I drilled the holes to make the eye socket, and I was testing which side looked better. Super glue isn't supposed to be there, but I was testing which one would look more realistic. And I found that this side worked better. So I knew what I was going to do as I was putting the bait together.
Yeah, this is kind of a trial and error.
If you guys would like, we can make a video about the steps of how to make one.
Yeah, we can show you the steps, or if you don't want to do the steps, you know, we'll have a link somewhere in the bio. Obviously nothing will be up yet, but we will be selling handmade lures if you do not want to take the time and make your own.
I will bring this up in another video, but I make my own flies, which I could make videos of me making my flies as well. And smaller jigs.
And hopefully we can eventually get to where we'll be making lures like the size of this leg, or, you know, just smaller lures if you don't want to throw, you know, cast out a big lure on your pole.
Mine is working out fantastically.
They're handmade. They are with hand tools. We don't use electric tools. We crank these by hand. You just take an Allen wrench.
Yep.
You set the Allen wrench. You set this on it. And just crank it.
Takes a long time.
Takes a very long time. I think I'm gonna start doing the circles. Oh, I was gonna use that.
That's fine. Just wash it up.
You have black. You had black on it, right?
It's black. As you can tell, I've already drilled my holes for where the treble hooks are going to go. These smaller ones here, they're going to go right in here. And then this larger one, here. That's the smaller one. And then this is the size of the bigger one. So the bigger one's going to go where the eye of the lure is. Then I'm just going to connect the treble hooks on. But before we do any of that, like I said, we're going to polyurethane it all to give it a nice protective coat.
I enjoy this. This is really relaxing to me. I love fishing. I love making lures. I love camping, which is another thing we'll be doing on this video. We'll do camps.
In a future video, yes.
We will do just about everything outdoors. I love outdoors.
Oh.
I
wouldn't be anywhere else. I love the outdoors.
I'd prefer to spend my time outdoors rather than in here. Yeah, but like I said earlier, if we're doing anything wrong, well, if you think we're doing something wrong, just comment it down below. We will usually look at the comments. If they're good comments, we will reply. But obviously we won't be able to reply to every single comment. But we'll try.
We will for sure try our best to get back to you guys. We had made some more progress on our baits here. As you can tell, I've painted a peach pink on the bottom of my bait. And you have?
I have just camoed it. And I just put my initials and the first half of our YouTube channel. We're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. This is LNA Fishing. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
We will see you in the next video.